Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you all of my backyard trails. And so let's get geared up and head up to the top, and it should be a fun time. Alright, so it's time to start warming up. And the first thing I always do every single day I ride is I hit the skinny. Oh. Alright, let's try that one more time. Take two, here we go. Alright, that's good enough for me. Now we're gonna head up, and the second thing I always do is I hit this quarter pipe. So I'm just gonna hit it real quick. Maybe throw a little table. Alright. Now it's time to start hitting some jumps. So I'm gonna go to the top of the ditch trail and we'll get ready to go down that one. So we'll see y'all when we get there. Alright, here we are at the very beginning of the trail. This is my easy trail. I don't really have any names. I just call it the ditch trail because it goes to a ditch. I don't really have any actual creative names though, so if you have any ideas, just let me know and I'll probably name it whatever you say, because I feel like the ditch trail is pretty boring. But alright, dropping right in. Let's get right to it. A little bit of tech right into this little drop. And we hit this little jump, which I like. The one almost just died. And let's go slow here because that's a scary jump. That jump has caused like 4 crashes and a catastrophic bike failure. So I'm scared of that jump. But alright, that was a nice warm-up lap. I literally almost hit a tree, but other than that, that was a good run. So now we're gonna head up to the top of the jump line and we'll ride down that one. So I'll see y'all when we get to the top. Alright, we're back up at the top. Now we're gonna go down my biggest jump line I have. So here we go. First run of the day. Little nose manual. And these 2 little baby jumps right into the first big boy. Oh, that table was crazy. My hand hit my visor. Right into this little 5-footer. It's really, really tight through here. Gotta watch out for trees. Alright, into a 12-foot ditch gap. Cannot talk. And then the wooden kicker jump at the very end. Alright, now we're gonna hit the drop real fast. It's not an actual trail, it's literally just run up with a drop. And then you have to turn around and hike the bike out, but still pretty fun. Got some tech, come around the corner, pedal a little bit to like right here. Oh, I bottomed out. Woo, that was a crazy bottom out. Yeah, that is a big old drop. The suspension did not like that one. But as you can see, we have like about a 5.5-foot drop right here, and then the biggest jump I have right here, which is a 17-foot step down. Absolutely mandatory. There's no safety net at all. It's pretty crazy, but it's pretty fun. So I'm gonna head up to the top and we're gonna hit this bad boy. So let's get it. Alright, now we're about to hit the 17-foot step down. I'm a little nervous because it's quite massive, but we got it. Dropping in. Here we go. Oh, that ain't bad at all. It actually rides really smooth. But oh my gosh, it's so crazy how you cannot stop. Like, I was slamming on the brakes. After all, I probably have the worst brakes on the market, so they honestly are not the best brakes, but we gotta work with what we got. But we did that one. Now we'll do some of my chiller trails now. I'm gonna go hit, let's see, I think I'm gonna go hit the Forbidden Trail. And I call it the Forbidden Trail because I literally never ride it. Like, I'm only riding it because I'm making a video for y'all. But I rarely ever ride this trail. So I'm gonna head up there and we're gonna give it a go. Just because I barely ever ride it doesn't mean it's a bad trail. It actually interlinks with my jump line at that rock jump, like over that tree. So it'll interlink with the jump line right there, but then before that, it's all trail now you guys have not seen yet. And I'm gonna call it the Forbidden Trail because, like I said, I hardly ever ride it. Because I mean, there's better trails that I have now. But alright, we'll see y'all when we get to the top. Alright, here we are. It actually starts right where this trail goes, but it branches off. So you guys will see it where it branches off. But I do want to show out real fast. This is my step up jump. I'm gonna show it to y'all just real fast so I can see it like without me just riding it. As you can see, it's a pretty fun step up. It's hoping to get a couple clips of it in this video. It's not a huge gap jump, it's only about a bike length, but still really fun to do whips and tables on, and I would definitely get some clips of that in this video. But with that being said, let's head down the Forbidden Trail real fast, and then I will probably sesh the step up. Alright, so now we're gonna hit this really fun thing. It's weirdly fun to ride. It's like a nice little dip. I like it, riding it a lot. Alright, here we are, Forbidden Trail. Right into the sketchy tire jump. That lip is super narrow and you go straight to flat. Right into some whoops right here, which ride like absolute crap. And then a little table into a left hip, oh, which rides terrible. Get on the pedals. Just cleared that. Ooh, just cleared that one too. Just barely. All right, now let's go up to the step up, and I'll see y'all when I get there. All right, we made it to the step up now. We're gonna throw a nice table, hopefully. First hit, and then second hit, I'll do a whip. Here we go. Oh, I overshot that. All right, before I whip the step up, I want to whip this quarter pipe real quick, so here we go. Oh yeah, that felt good. All right, time to teleport to the top of the step up. All right, let's see if we can throw a big whip or not. Hopefully I can. Ooh, that was a pretty good one. All right, I'll take that. I think we're gonna go do, I don't have a name for it, but we're gonna go ride it. It starts right over here, and once again, it interlinks with the jump line right at that rock jump. But the only notable feature on this trail is a nice berm and roller and a rock garden, but that's really it. Here's the berm, here's the roller, and then our rock garden is coming up, and then the jumps come right after. All right, here's the rock garden. It's actually really fun. Right into the jump line. Ooh, that wasn't a very good table. Whatever. All right. Made it down that trail. Oh, that's pretty much all my trails. Except for like my scenic trail. It was like an XC loop thing. I ain't even gonna bother with that trail. But, oh wait, no, I do have more trails. Alright. And it is not finished yet, but I do have a pump track coming soon. There's only 2 berms and a bridge on it. I haven't built any rollers at all yet. Even though it's a pump track, I know. And I'm hoping, it's super dry out right now, so hoping when it rains some, we'll have that nice hero dirt to build with. But the pump track literally starts right up here, so we're just gonna drop right into it. T-bog. T-bog in a wheelie. Alright, there's chickens in our way, so we have to be slow. Big bait. Oh, come on. You know what, I'm gonna restart that run. Chicken ruined it. Alright, now let's drop in. The previous run was a fail, so we are redoing it. There's the nice berms, and then we'll have a nice roller, hopefully 3 rollers right here. But for now, it's just a whole bunch of potholes. Might as well be a tech trail by this point. Here's the nice bridge. Go right over that, and then right back up to the top, which is pretty boring. So I'm just gonna see you at the top of my kind of downcountry trail type thing. Ooh, there's a snake right there. Holy cow! Actually, we're just gonna start right here and hit it. All right, dropping into my little like downcountry / XC trail. Depends on which way you take it. And right in this berm, there's a fallen tree right there. Right in between the 12-footer. And then right down here, it interlinks with the ditch trail. Whew. That trail ain't bad. Anyone can do that trail. No jumps on it, so. But it's still pretty fun because it has a couple features still. And now, I'm gonna take y'all to this pretty crazy feature. It's not an actual trail, it's just a feature. That I would like to show y'all. So, see y'all when we get there. Alright, so here it is. This thing is about 15 feet tall, almost vertical. It's a little hidden, but it's actually right after the drop here in the ditch trail. It just comes right down through here, interlinks right in with the ditch trail. Alright, so without further ado, let's ride this thing. I'll see y'all up there. Alright, dropping in. Gotta go nice and slow. Bike's doing pretty good. This bike is awesome. If you ever want a good full suspension bike, K&N Spectral 125, AO 5 or 6, honestly, super good bike. This thing is super heavily modded though. Just know that it does not come with industry 9 wheels, or the front and rear suspension is also aftermarket, grips aftermarket, and the whole wheel sets are aftermarket, the rotors are aftermarket. The frame, actually, I wouldn't say aftermarket, but it's not the same frame it came with in the box because I broke my other one. It was on the bad luck jump. That's what I was talking about. That catastrophic failure. It was this weld right here. This weld right in here snapped. And yeah, it also caused a whole bunch of other things, like 2 broken spokes, popped rim tape, bent rotor. It broke this bolt as well, so it snapped the bolt in half, and it snapped the weld in half. I was off the bike for quite a while, but glad. The warranty is pretty good as long as you give them a valid reason. But yeah, anywho. Alright, so I just put the wooden kicker right here on the landing of the trick jump, and hopefully it'll ride good. So we're gonna go up there to the top and we're gonna hit this thing. Alright, dropping in. Oh. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the session of today, and I'm hoping to see y'all next time in the next video that I make. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments, because I'm not really sure what content y'all want me to make, you know. Do y'all want to see more building videos, or do you want to see more riding videos, or anything else? Honestly, just let me know, and I'll try to make the best video that I can. But without further ado, that's the end of this video, so I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.